Peanut has gone to MSI now as well, and he gets to go as the champion here for Spring. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to throw it over to Ji-sun for some translation with the interview with the victorious GenG.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Ji-sun for the championship interview, joined by GenG, our Spring Split champion of 2023 LCK.
전문가의 예상일 뿐이었습니다만
They did make a huge upset. So many people predicted T1 over GenG in this finals, but the honorary championship title goes to GenG, and they will be the first seed representing the LCK at MSI. Let's start off with Doran, the superstar of GenG, the Gragas god of GenG. How do you feel?
일단 좀 모두의 예상을 다 깨고 저희가 이렇게
I'm so glad that we were able to go against everyone's prediction and win the title. It means even more than last summer split title for me, considering all those factors. Is it better than winning your first title? Today is my best day in my life. Like, I can literally just die right now. I have no regret behind now. And the fans are also going crazy for this GenG win. Now let's hear from Peanut, the captain and the jungler on the side of GenG. We had a very important milestone hit by you, actually. You actually hit 1,500 kills as a jungler for the second time in the LCK. And how do you feel to win this title as the team's captain? I'm pretty sure before the season started, like, no one ever thought GenG would win LCK Spring. You know, if anyone says so, people would thought, that's a GenG bias fan, but I'm so happy that today we proved it. Especially, I think I did a great job, actually, as a leader of the team. When was the moment that you were confident that you will be able to win the crown of the LCK? When did you get this feeling?
다시 T1이랑 붙는다 해도 저희가
I mean,
이길까라는 대답에는 진짜 확신을 못할 것 같아요.
I'm not really sure if we can beat T1 one more time if we just have a rematch right away, because T1 is so strong. But you know, the who wins on the final day is the winner and is the champion. So I don't mind losing to T1 next time. You know, we won today at the final stage, and maybe we can make another opportunity and get a win against them. And I guess it was today, and it was finals, so we are the champions. Peanut, this is your 5th LCK title. Now you are tied with Bengi on the side of T1 and you are the leader on the side of the jungler's leaderboard in terms of the LCK titles. How do you feel? I want to say I'm still hungry, you know. I want to be the solo #1 by winning more titles in the future. Now let's hear from Chovy. We have so many Chovy fan signs out here. See it on the screen, you know, so many Chovy signs everywhere in Korean, in English. Colorful Chovy, Chovy photo. Any message over to the fans cheering you on? I can see so clearly out here. Thank you so much. Just like Doran said, you know, we were going against the predictions, so I think it means a lot to me. I mean, yeah, in the intro, actually, you also mentioned that beating T1 means more to you. How does it feel? Feels delicious, you know? Feels yummy. I guess they're the best place. Any final word before we move on to the next player? I'm pretty sure no one predicted us to win today against T1, but I want to say thank you for all the fans who kept their faith and supported us. I'm so happy that we were able to repay them with this win on stage. and prove that we are the best.
이렇게 멋진 경기를 해낼 수 있을 것이라 믿습니다. 다음. 야.
Next up is
간만에
the Royal Roader of LCK.
로얄
After such a long time in LCK history, the crowd chanting FaZe's name.
방금 모자 벗어서 인사한 거예요? 페이즈? 네. 자, 페이즈.
FaZe,
자, 팬분들의 이런 환호를 받으니까 어떤 느낌이 드십니까?
how do you feel getting so much support from the fans?
팬분들의 함성 소리가 진짜
I could like feel them chanting, and while I was playing the game, and it really helped us feel confident and cheer us up. So I want to say thank you so much.
프로게이머 이 시작이 어디였죠?
FaZe,
아마 끝나고 프로가
where did you start? When did you go pro?
한 작년부터
I think
시작했는데
last year
어디?
젠지에서요.
in GenG,
젠지 CL.
GenG CL,
그리고 바로 왔어요?
and now
젠지
you just
CL.
made a jump up to the GenG main roster and won the LCK title. You have never left GenG, right?
예. 야,
Yes, GenG all the way.
젠지의 성골 찐 로얄 로더 페이즈입니다.
The Royal Roader FaZe, you won another meaningful title here in the LCK. I heard you got so many advices from your teammates too, like Dora and Chovy. What did they tell you?
잘 기억은 안 나는데
I don't remember exactly,
네, 잘 기억이 안 납니다.
아, 예, 제가
so I don't know. I forgot.
준비 많이 한 사람만 긴장할 수 있다. 그리고 보여줄 게 많은 사람이
So they actually told FaZe that the one who prepared more can feel nervous. The one who prepared harder will get nervous on stage.
어떤 기분입니까?
How does it feel to be the Royal Roader of LCK?
지금 제 기분을 약간 기쁨이나
와.
행복이라는 단어로
I cannot express this emotion with the word like happy or glad. I don't know how to explain this. I cannot put it in words.
기쁘다고 합니다, 여러분. 큰 축하의 박수를 부탁드립니다.
Please give a round of applause for FaZe.
와, 딜라잇이 없었으면 페이지도 없었습니다.
Now, let's hear from Delight.
네, 네.
Congratulations.
어때요?
How do you feel?
처음에 힘들었는데
It was really hard in the beginning, you know, but we all worked so hard and we won this title together. It feels amazing.
힘들었을 때 누구 생각하면서 버텼습니다. 뭐 생각하면서 버텼습니다. 힘들었을 때
Who did you kind of rely on when you were having some hardships?
가족들 응원하고
Who did you think of the most?
응원해주고
My family, friends around me, also my teammates, coaching staff, they were just supporting me throughout the season so that I can get this great outcome. And also, I cannot count out our fans. Thank you.
사실 우리가 언제 처음 봤죠?
When we saw first time,
처음 봤습니다.
when I was like
그때
second grade in middle school, I was watching esports game.
SKT MVP 경기.
It was SKT versus MVP finals, and I saw you there. I was just a middle schooler.
짓고 않았던 중학생이 이제는 우승 인터뷰를 저랑 하네요.
Delight was watching the LCK live
이쁘다.
when he was only 14 years old, but now he is winning the LCK title on stage, right next to Caster John.
항상
Anything you want to say to the fans?
그 응원에 보답할 수
Thank you so much for your continuous support, and I will keep working hard.
눈물이 글썽글썽. 자, 아니요.
Delight holding his tears
자,
of joy after winning the title. Now let's hear from the coaches on the side of GenG. Now,
저희가 내내
starting off with the head coach scorer.
이 힘든 경기 코칭 스텝의 힘으로 버틴 것이 아닌가 생각이 듭니다.
This was not an easy series, but with their tactics and strategy, GenG was able to get this trophy. How do you feel? Last year we won title in the summer season, but this spring no one had high hopes for GenG, so it means even a lot. It means a lot for me, the fact that we were able to go against the current.
코칭도 받긴 했습니다만 그때 우승 몇 번 했죠?
How many titles have you won in the LCK so far as a player?
지금 감독
Just once.
몇 년째죠 지금이?
올해가 2년 차입니다.
And this is my second year as a head coach, and I won my second title.
감독의 체질인가?
Which one suits you better, being a player or a head coach?
사실 2년 차라서 체질인 거
It's been only 2 years, so I cannot really tell like this is like my perfect job, you know. But I guess maybe because I'm getting some good results, so maybe we can say it so.
자, 그리고 우리 마파 코치랑도 말씀 나눠보도록 하겠습니다.
Now let's hear from Mafa.
일단 뭐 소감 한 말씀 듣고 옛날 얘기하죠. 예.
How do you feel right now?
1인분 한 거 같은데 1인분만 한 거 같은데
I just did
5명
my
선수들이랑
role,
감독님,
and
코치,
then
우선
like
코치가
my
정말
players,
긴장을 해줘서 우승을
our coaches like
있었다고
Score,
생각합니다.
Musong, they worked so hard in order to accomplish this.
소위 바텀 듀오였었죠. 예. 그리고 저희가 오늘
Well, you guys used to be bottom duo in the LCK, remember? Score and Mafa.
그때 예, 잠실에서
And you guys actually lost
안타까움이
the final at Jamsil as well. We have some history going around here, but today we were having an opposite result. It's been so long, but I lost to T1 so many times. So it feels amazing to get a revenge like this. What about you, Mafa?
사실 4경기 질 때는 지고 좀
When we were
불리했을
losing
때는
game 4 and when we were like falling behind, I was like, oh, maybe we're getting reverse swept again.
네,
혹시나 했어요?
Like, is it happening
잘해줘서
again?
이겨줘서 너무 고맙습니다.
But my players did a wonderful job and they got the win, so I'm so thankful. And a message for all the fans. Let's hear from Musong as well. Before we start, how do you feel? You just won an LCK title.
다 같이 많이 노력했다고 생각하는데
This spring season, everyone worked so hard. They were giving their all for this title, and I'm so happy that we were able to get this title. Now let's talk about MSI Score. You are going to be the first seed representing the LCK. And you're heading over to London. What is your mindset and goal heading into that MSI tournament? I've never been there as a player and also as a head coach, so I'm so excited. You know, I cannot wait, and also a little bit nervous, but I believe in my players. You know, I'm gonna do their best job there, so we will make sure to win the title there as well.
자, 그리고 선수들도 한번 목표 한번 들어보도록 할까요?
What about the players?
그럼 뭐 어차피 LCK도 처음이고 8강도 처음이고 4강도
Pace,
처음이고
first time
결승도
winning
처음이고 우승도 처음인
LCK, you know, there were so many first times for you. Playoffs, losers finals, grand finals, and MSI. Have you been to London?
아 있어요.
Nope. Do you have a passport? Yes.
다행이네. 그러면
That's a relief.
만나고 싶은 팀이 있거나
Is there any team you want to play up against in the MSI? Maybe Ruler?
아직 MSI 뭐 확정 안 됐을 거래요. 제가 알기로. 네, 룰러 하고 싶은
Is Ruler coming to MSI? Is there any message you want to send over to Ruler or anybody?
제일 존경하는 룰러 형을 제일 만나고 싶어요.
I respect Ruler the most as an AD carry, so I'm looking forward to
예전이야 뭐
facing up against him.
뭐 존경하는 선배고 롤 모델인데 이제 다시 만나면 뭐예요? 그러면 선배 대우해 줄 거예요 경기에서?
Well, he could be your role model, but when you face up against him on the Rift, he's your enemy. Are you gonna still respect him?
선배 대우는 안 할 것 같습니다.
No, game is a game, so I'm gonna focus on winning.
보고 있을 거거든요 지금요. 룰러 형에게 한 말씀 그냥 바로 해주세요.
Any message over to Ruler?
뭐라고요? 아 이건 아니고. 꼭 만나고 싶습니다.
I really wanna face you, Ruler.
지금 페이지가 룰러를 만나러 갑니다. 기대하시기 바랍니다.
And Pace is on his way to go up against Ruler potentially in the MSI.
그리고 주장과 초비도
Now Chovy.
SK 두번 우승. MSI는 처음이죠.
Now this is your second title in the LCK, but first time at MSI.
사실 MSI
What are you expecting?
좋은데 이렇게
I mean, yeah, going to the MSI feels amazing, but just the fact that we just won an LCK title and we are fully confident heading into MSI means a lot. Then is there any specific team or a player that you want to meet there?
지역에서 다 잘하는 선수들과
Not really, but MSI, you know, is a clash between the best teams around the world. So I want to just face them once every time, and then we want to win. We're going to win the MSI as well. And lastly, the team captain, Peanut,
자, 선수 대표로서 MSI 말씀
to wrap up this interview.
개인적으로
Any word on
이번에 세
MSI's
번째인데,
journey of GenG?
경험자니까
This is my
또 가서
third
잘,
MSI. You know, I've got some
이끌 수 있으면
experience.
좋겠고,
네.
So I hope I
팀원들
can
다
be a
잘하는
great leader
선수들이라서
to my team.
MSI 좋은
And also, I
성적
just believe in my teammates. You know,
내고
they are
돌아오겠습니다.
very talented.
알겠습니다.
Their performance is great. So I want to make sure and promise that we will get a great result there as well.
다 의견을 좀 여쭙고 싶습니다만 인원이 많아서 이해해 주시기 바랍니다. 여러분, 다시 한번 큰
And now,
박수 축하드립니다.
once again, please give a big round of applause for the LCK champion, GenG.
네, 자 그러면
Now it's time
강릉에
for
이어서
award ceremony.
이거
So
잠실에서도
let me pass it back
우승
to
연속
Atlas.
우승을
Thank you.
차지한 우리 젠지 선수들을 모시고 이제 시상식을 거행하도록 하겠습니다. 우리은행과 함께하는
Going to be the MVP, and we're also going to be introduced to some members of the Uri Bank, of course, the head sponsor here at the LCK.
That's
right. A lot of awards to give out here on the stage. And this is one of the most exciting parts of the win for these teams, to find out who's going to get the MVP.
Yeah. And there are a few names that I think we could throw out here. As here he is. This is the head of domestic business unit of Uri Bank, Lee Soktae. And he is going to be presenting the MVP award to a member of GenG.
There he is, Lee Soktae, the head of the business unit here at Uri Bank.
스포츠를 사랑하는 우리은행 이석대 부문장입니다.
Introducing himself.
Yeah, what a incredible ending to a day that I think many of us thought was going to be one-sided, and it kind of was, but not in this direction.
Yeah, I think really an unexpected result. Across the analysts here at the LCK, definitely a massive upset here.
1만여 팬분들을 현장에서 직접 뵙고 경기를 함께
He said he's really happy to, of course, spend this time with the fans here and watch the finals with his own eyes live in the venue. And it was a really fun experience.
A historic moment that he's witnessed here and can now give a well-deserved award to one of these players. And we have our votes that are in, but we don't know where it is going to go.
꾸준히 성장할 수 있도록 늘 함께하겠습니다.
Very important moment here, you know, and we all, of course, do thank Urianheng, or Uri Bank, I guess, in English, to for supporting the LCK, being our main sponsor. And I'm really excited that he's able to give his little speech on stage here and say that he enjoyed the series as well, and he's happy to support the LCK.
And what I love is that these are the type of moments that you don't have to be a esports fan to know what happened here today, right? You can just be in the arena.
Oh, absolutely.
You can feel the energy and see the story that is unfolding in front of your eyes.
Another round of applause for our spring champions of 2023, GenG.
200 million won they'll pick up here,
which is roughly 200 grand of freedom money across the pond. So not exactly a small stack of change, but there is so much more that goes alongside it. Etching a name once again into this trophy, absolutely massive. And is it Peanut that gets another one? Oh no, that's the champion. That's the ring.
Yeah.
That's the ring.
We always get excited. This is the champion
Every
ring.
time I
the
get
captain,
baited.
Yeah, the captain will get it.
Yep.
But soon we will find out who is getting the finals MVP. And this is the commemorative Tiffany ring that goes to the team champions captain, or the captain of the team that are champions. This is GenG, of course, in this case, and Peanut is the captain. We're always very awkward with these award ceremonies, aren't we here?
We are a little bit.
And Peanut, you know, today wasn't about him, but it didn't need to. He needed to put his team in the right direction. And he had some great carry performances in playoffs. But what mattered most is what he was there to guide them, to get these players.
I like as well that in the interview gave himself some pats on the back as well. Another round of applause. One of our first upsets in a really long time.
Yeah.
I think I've been convinced that it's been an extraordinarily long time since the expected team did not win, especially here in spring. Ooh, now it's time for the finals MVP.
The final MVP 시상은 항상 이 타이밍에 도움을 주시는 분이시죠. LCK의 오상원 대표님께서 수고해 주시겠습니다. 따뜻한 환영의 박수를 맞아주시기 바랍니다.
CEO of the LCK, Sean O, will be coming to award the MVP.
Love that suit.
It's
Great
absolutely
jacket.
fantastic. Shono looking brilliant here today.
오상원 대표님 함께하셨습니다. 네, 감사드리고요.
$5,000 approximately to the winner of the MVP.
Two standouts, I think, for this award potentially.
I think so.
Going into this one, and I think it's going to be tough to call.
앞서 제가 들은 거에서 바뀌지 않았죠? 그러면 그대로 가도록 하겠습니다. 우리은행과 함께하는 2023 LCK 스플릿 파이널
Here it is.
Oh.
Making his way.
The build-up.
He's like, I couldn't hear you guys. It's not helpful. Who got it?
Yeah.
And Paige will get it.
Paige will get it. I think the Royal Road definitely helps push him over the edge, but the fact that he is a rookie and performed like that in this series, I think gives him bonus points. An unbelievable achievement here for this man. And will now be able to head towards MSI, see whether he can keep this road going.
And there were two options, right? It was between Doran and it was between him.
Yeah.
And Doran got them into position, but as you're saying, the fact that he performed as confident and aggressive as he did in his first ever final is mind-boggling.
And he's going to get the Tiffany bracelet and 5 million won. Such a great performance from this player.
Unbelievable. He's really making history here. We've had quite a few Royal Roaders since the inception of competitive League of Legends here in Korea, since about 2012. He joins a long list of pretty amazing names, including Cuz, including Mata. A lot of great players, but definitely names that have stood the test of time. Pays, I have a feeling, might be another one of those.
You know, this player is so young. He's got such a bright career and future ahead of him. This is just step one. We got MSI to play. We got a whole summer season and years of competitive League of Legends on the horizon, and performing this well this early. It is incredible.
It is. It's an absolutely amazing achievement here for Pays. And we now get to hear from him again.
Thank you so much, guys.
뭔가 다르긴 다르네. 이렇게 정말 결승에 본인이 아니었어.
Pays.
진짜 그 노페하고 클템이 마지막에 진짜 페이지 신난다고
Nofe and Cloud Templar just got so excited every time your Jinx got excited on the Rift.
소감 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
any message over to everyone supported you as the FMVP of this season?
여기까지 와주셔서 응원해주셔서 감사하고.
Thank you so much for coming to support us.
말해도 좀 모자라지만
I know,
감사하고
like
사랑합니다.
I say this like 100 times, 1,000 times, but I know it's boring, but I gotta say this. I love you and I thank you. And that's it from FaZe.
네, 자 이렇게 네, 자 그 기원이 정말 이루어져서 페이지가 로얄 러더 그리고 파이널 MVP까지 차지하게 됐습니다.
He's not a man of many words, is he?
He is not. I was expecting the interview to go for a little bit longer there, but he is definitely a man that keeps it mainly on the Rift. And honestly, you can understand why, because he's pretty good while he's there.
You know, it took Faker a few years to become as well-spoken as he is now, and mentioning he's the second youngest player to ever win the LCK. I think you put a few years of MVP interviews and POG interviews under this guy's belt. It's just been a season. I think we'll be hearing a lot more about how he feels in coming seasons.
Exactly, and now to lift the trophy one more time, your Spring 2023 champions, back to back. It's GenG lifting it one more time before they head to London for MSI as the LCK first seed.
영광의 우승은 GenG입니다.
And this is the best part. This is the moment that a lot of players have to play years through hardship, like Chovy, who just won his first title last summer. To do it in your first season and to pick up MVP and to lift the trophy with your teammates, there's no feeling greater.
And their Score standing behind FaZe in a role that Score used to occupy, telling him it didn't take me 6 months to win my first LCK title, buddy. As a head coach, it's his second that he manages to collect in a year and a half. An incredible performance from GenG. Only Jonas Strong knew. He was the only one that had any inkling. Everybody else felt like T1 were going to once again be the kings of spring, but GenG say no. There is Arnold there as well, congratulating his team. So many members of GenG here standing up to support their LCK. Just absolute incredible players. I'm at a loss for words to describe this team.
It's just really, it's one of those stories that you can't make it up. You know, you can't even script something like this. And after DRX won Worlds as our 6th seed, you know, I'm not saying this tops that, but back-to-back crazy stories coming out of the LCK. It's just a region you can't predict. It's a region that has so many high-level players that on any given day, a new champion may rise.
Now raise the trophy one more time, the entirety of GenG. Preparing now to head internationally one more time. An unbelievable achievement here in spring. Took them a few times to get there. But congratulations to GenG. Thank you so much for watching the spring season of the LCK, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for summer. But before that, we will see you at MSI. Good night.